More help for David Ayer's Suicide Squad
being shown. And it seems like Will Smith, Deadshot himself, has finally expressed interest in the release of the Ayer cut. Hello everyone, what is up? My name is the Mac Attack here, and welcome to a brand new update video. In today's news, Variety. On Variety.com, the link here below, you will be able to read the news article of Will Smith expressing his interest for the release of the original cut of 2016 Suicide Squad live during the red carpet premiere of the new series Bel-Air. So here's the article. Will Smith voices support for David Ayer cut of Suicide Squad on Bel-Air red carpet. I love what was created. The article goes, it's nearly been 6 years since Will Smith suited up as Deadshot in Warner Brothers' Suicide Squad. Although the star hasn't returned to DC Films since, he supports the idea that director's cut of David Ayer's supervillain team-up movie should be released to the public. This is what Will Smith had to say. Let me tell you, there's a whole lot that stayed on the floor for Suicide Squad. Will Smith told Variety's Mark Malkin, shout out to Mark Malkin for asking the question, he's a legend. On the red carpet for Bel-Air, I'm into it. I love that world. I love what was created in both versions. I absolutely would love to see it. After Suicide Squad received widely negative reviews from fans and critics, many have since speculated on the possibility for a different version of the film being released. Since 2016, Ayer has been vocal about how his original vision of the film directed from the final cut. There you have it. Will Smith, Deadshot himself, has expressed interest and wants to see the original cut of Suicide Squad be released to the public. Good thing that we have the merger on the rise, because recently the merger has been greenlit, which is more great news for not just the Snyderverse being restored, but Will Smith getting his chance to return in the original cut of Suicide Squad, redeeming what the movie couldn't be in 2016 because Warner Brothers had to sabotage it just like they did with Zack Snyder's vision of Justice League. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, I'm not saying this is confirming that David Ayer's Suicide Squad is happening. I'm just telling you that Will Smith is wanting this cut to happen in the public for people to see the original vision. I'm not telling you that this means it's coming. I'm not confirming anything. I'm just confirming to you right now that Will Smith is supporting the Ayer cut movement, just like the original actors of the movies would. We already know that not only did, and I know Peacemaker's not a part of the original, so I'm going to say it, John Cena, Peacemaker himself, did say he would like the Ayer cut to happen. Which, of course, huge respect to John Cena for saying that. Although, I'm still not the biggest fan of the Peacemaker show, so far from what I watch. But Rick Flag himself also did express his interest for the Ayer cut. So now, and I think the dude that played the character El Diablo, I think his name is, I forgot, I gotta rewatch it, but He also expressed his interest for the Ayer cut to be released as well. I don't think there's anything yet about the character Katana, I think her name is. I really need to rewatch the 2016 Suicide Squad to remember the names. I shouldn't be forgetting these names. So, again, as I'm telling you, I'm not confirming that this means that David Ayer Suicide Squad is coming. This is just telling you that Will Smith wants to see it happen, just like Rick Flag and El Diablo, along with the director himself, David Ayer. So don't go off on me and tell me that I am making bait news, because as of today on Twitter, Release the Ayer cut, of course, is trending because of the news of Will Smith expressing his interest on the Ayer cut being released. This user here decides to go off on this Ayer cut Twitter account, calling him out for making baiting comments, and is saying that Warner Brothers is not going to release the Ayer cut. So I've been arguing with that person almost all day, telling him that you really sure you want to tell him that when the people that said that Warner Brothers isn't going to release the Snyder Cut got embarrassed and became wrong and pretty much got humiliated for being wrong about the Snyder Cut not being released, which it being released. And at this moment, this dude clearly thinks, from all I've told him with straight facts, he thinks I'm not making sense. So this dude clearly wants himself to be embarrassed. So all I'm going to say is, if you think that I'm making a baiting video, I'm not. I'm just talking about a news article. That's all it is. I'm not confirming that this is confirming that David Ayer's Suicide Squad is happening. I'm just saying this is my video based on a news article, and this is me giving my opinions about it. So I'm not confirming anything, and don't call me off and say I'm making something baiting, because I'm not. I'm just talking about a news article. That is all it is. All of us should be smart enough to know that David Ayer's Suicide Squad will be released by Warner Brothers when the merger happens, because we know that even I told that dude that kept thinking that I was not making sense on what I'm saying, thinking that I'm lying about what I'm saying, I told him that the way that the reveals for the Ayer cut has been happening with the images is literally the same pattern that Zack Snyder's Justice League went through before that got revealed by Warner Brothers. And yet, he thinks I'm still wrong and asked me to give him evidence. So, although I didn't send him any links, I told him the evidence. So, if he doesn't continue to believe me at that point, I don't know what to tell him. He can continue to act smart when he's not acting smart. If I sound toxic right now, I'm sorry. But if someone wants to continuously believe that there is no chance that the Ayer cut is going to be restored despite all this big demand, then there's something wrong with that dude. There's something wrong with that dude. You can't say that Warner Brothers is going to release David Ayer's Suicide Squad. You're just saying you want yourself to be embarrassed when that ends up getting revealed. All the people that said that Zack Snyder's Justice League wasn't going to be released by Warner Brothers, when they said they weren't going to release it, those people got humiliated when the Snyder Cut got revealed. So the fact that this person here wants to pretty much get himself humiliated, and by saying that David Ayer's Suicide Squad is not going to be released by Warner Brothers, and refuses to believe that the merger is the biggest hope for the Snyderverse and Ayer cut to be released, then prepare to set yourself for some humiliation, because you're going to be proven wrong, and the Snyderverse will be restored, and the Ayer cut will be released when the merger is closed. Since we know the merger is greenlit. So, I did not make up the evidence that I've already learned about. I've seen it all on Twitter, on the trends pages for release the Ayer cut and restore the Snyderverse. So we all should be smart enough to know that we're getting the Ayer cut. Not now, but later this year probably. And the Snyderverse will be restored because, again, the merger is closing in, and David Zaslav has made promises saying that he will listen to the fans' demands for what is wanted for the content of Warner Brothers, along with fixing relationships between directors and actors, which also is a great thing. And Ray Fisher has also reunited with Zack Snyder, as he's been casted in Zack Snyder's Netflix movie, Rebel Moon. So, what do you guys think about Will Smith expressing interest for the release of David Ayer's original cut of Suicide Squad? Are you guys happy that Will Smith finally made his word about this trend and his thoughts about it? Are you happy that he made it, or are you like, give it up, the David Ayer's Suicide Squad is not going to happen, and it's not going to be released by Warner Brothers, and continue to embarrass yourself by saying that it's not going to happen when it will? Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. The Mac Tag, signing out. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse, and hashtag release the Ayer cut. The Mac Tag, signing out.